My name is Helen Collins. I'm the chairperson of a Taste of West Cork. We just finished a tremendous 10 days for the 2013 festival. I think it was an exceptional success, largely due to the fact that there was such community support. I think what's wonderful about small towns in rural Ireland, particularly in West Cork, is that tremendous community spirit that makes such events very successful. But this year, the starring performer in the programme was West Cork itself, and we allowed all our visitors and our local people as well to visit the secret ingredients of West Cork, the special farms, the gardens, the open houses, the lovely walks that we all enjoy here and that lots of visitors never get to experience. So all of those events were a tremendous success. The great numbers attended them. In fact, so many attended that we have to get wireless mics for all our speakers next year because the numbers were so large. Other marvellous events was the Growing Project, which was started this year for the first time to kind of connect those that are interested in growing with professional growers and to engage the children, the primary school children in particular, in the joy, delight and process of growing. Again, this was a huge success and over 100 primary school children attended daily throughout the week of the growing experience. This year it was the story of pizza, and all the children enjoyed a pizza courtesy of Jeff's Pizzeria at the end of their tour. Next year we're hoping to do the Garden of Eden and the story of milk, so watch this space for exciting news on that coming up in 2014. I suppose the other really important events was the Belling Forum, which took place at the first weekend. During that forum, we discussed 15 speakers of good thinking, high active in the community, discussed the future of West Cork for the next 5 years, engaging in the concepts of growing and food producing, education, tourism and technology. That evening, the Saturday evening, we had the West Cork Belling Awards. These awards always create great excitement in the growing community and the food producing community. And this year, the two mature award, so as to speak, was shared by Gobeen, which is long established, very successful food producing business in West Cork, and Sally Barnes, who is a high achieving, high award winning producer of wonderful smoked fish products. We changed, I suppose, the awards slightly this year for the newcomers, in that we had 5 winners and we gave each one €1,000 to help them on a project of their choice. Some had chosen things like improving the design on their packaging, getting new computer software programs, you know, and projects of that nature that €1,000 would go a long way towards, but would make a difference to a small business. All the restaurants in the area, and the area spread from west along to Ballyhop all the way through to Baltimore, Castletownshend, Glandore, Lepp, Union Hall, all partook in the events, and there were special nights, seafood nights, cowboy nights, all sorts of events took place during the week. And they were wonderfully well attended, particularly the banquet held in the church restaurant, the famous church restaurant. That banquet was last Saturday night and it was majorly oversubscribed. I think Regina could have sold the tickets 3 times over. And all the proceeds of that banquet were in aid of Skibbereen Hospital. So a great job was done by Regina. The Celtic Cook-Off takes place in the middle of the week. And that's a competition between chefs of the Celtic nations, 6 in all, who vied with each other to be the champion of the Celtic nations. And Scotland won this year. Terrific guy. And there was a great Scottish contingent actually this year. There was Alistair Dobson from the Isle of Arran, which is a very small island off the coast of Scotland, which is very successful at joining forces together, as Alistair says, common purpose, to promote their produce, and it has given them great clout on the market to have joined together and created a unified production and retailing front. We had Craig Stevenson from the Cookery School, very well known cookery school, not far from Glasgow. And Craig, in fact, is helping the winners of the schools competition, which also took place during the week, to come to his cookery school near Glasgow. And the girls who won, that is Shannon Kingston and Alana Prendergast, both from Mount St. Michael, Rosscarbery, with their teacher Siobhan O'Neill, were the winning team this year. Great plans are afoot for a special conference, schools conference, next March, where the secondary school children will, well, I won't call them children, I'll call them young adults, will all come to Skibbereen to meet the food producers and develop their, I suppose, their familiarity with the wonderful produce that is grown in West Cork. All in all, the week was a fantastic success. We were all biting our nails about the wonderful grand finale on a Sunday last, which is the Sunday market, which is for all the food producers and craft people in the area. And when we heard that there was a storm forecast, our hearts fell to the bottom of our boots. But thankfully, more or less dead on 12:15, the storm ended, the rain stopped, and a wonderful day was had by all. It is reported that there were something between 4,000 and 5,000 people in Skibbereen for the market. Everybody enjoyed tastings of food. All the stalls were providing, I suppose, tidbits, beautiful tidbits, ranging from smoked fish products to skein or smoked duck to lovely sweet tidbits of raspberry cakes and fudge, and just wonderful time had by all. Music resounding through the streets of Skibbereen, crowds milling around, sun shining. What more could you ask for? This year we initiated a new project called There Is Such a Thing as a Free Lunch. This was sponsored by Fields and in fact again was a great success. The visitors who qualified for the free lunch, that was those who were able to present their boat tickets, airline tickets or paid accommodation in the area, just reported to us that they felt it was the most welcoming gift that in Skibbereen to be offered this super duper free lunch at 16 participating restaurants, all of whom had partnered with a local food producer to provide the excellent lunch. We're not 100% sure where our box office will be next year. That's another adventure to be worked out during the course of the year. But we really hope that you will come to Skibbereen for the food festival, which will be the second week of September in 2014. In fact, it's much, much more than a food festival. It's entitled A Taste of West Cork, and what we will provide to you is a full taste of West Cork in all its gloriousness. So please do come and visit us here anytime during the year, but especially during September 2014. Thank you all for listening.